Visitor Center. The 1950s themed celebration filled downtown with live music, classic cars, local vendors, and family-friendly activities. 3 stages performed from Just In Case, Avenue G Band, and Reese Guthrie, while visitors enjoyed food trucks, dance performances, karaoke, and a pup pageant. Families also explored the Adventure Zone, off-road vehicles, a racetrack, National Guard activities, and interactive exhibits. Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism also hosted Roll Cullman, a rock and roll themed skate night under the lights. The annual summer event encouraged attendees to dress in their best 1950s attire and brought hundreds of people to downtown for an evening of fun. If you missed last Friday's celebration, be sure to attend July's Second Friday event, celebrating America's 250th birthday. Local children spent 2 days learning where their food comes from during the North Alabama Agriplex's 26th annual Touring Farms for Kids program. The educational event gives children ages 7 to 13 an opportunity to visit local farms, meet farmers, and learn about agriculture through hands-on experiences. This year's tour included stops at the Fest Hall Farmers Market, J&C Local Lavender Farms, Bear Bottom Dairy, and Haynes Family Farm. Agriplex Director Rachel Dawsey said the program began more than 2 decades ago and continues to introduce children to a wide variety of agricultural operations, from dairy farming and row crops to lavender production and cultural operations, from dairy farming and row crops to lavender production and beekeeping. Throughout the tour, participants learned how food and farm products made their way from local farms to consumers while gaining a better understanding of agriculture in Cullman County. Dawsey said one of the program's biggest benefits is giving children the chance to spend time outdoors while connecting with local farmers and learning where their food comes from. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today. Local residents gathered at Depot Park on Saturday, May 30th for the annual Relay for Life of Cullman County. The event raised money for the American Cancer Society while honoring cancer survivors, remembering loved ones lost to the disease, and supporting cancer research. Activities included the traditional survivor lap, caregiver recognition, luminaria displays, and fundraising opportunities. MC and longtime Relay for Life supporter Gary Cornelius said Cullman County remains one of the few communities in the country that still hosts a traditional Relay for Life event. Cornelius, a cancer survivor himself, said the research funded through the American Cancer Society helped him reach remission after his diagnosis in 2002. Funds raised through Relay for Life support cancer research as well as programs like Road to Recovery and Hope Lodge, which assist patients during treatment. Organizers encourage community members to stay involved through fundraising, volunteering, and advocacy efforts. More information can be found through Relay for Life of Cullman County and the American Cancer Society. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today. Hansville Middle School's new addition has passed inspection and will be ready for students when the new school year begins in August. The expansion includes 6 classrooms, meeting spaces, a library, and a new front office. School officials say the project will help accommodate growing enrollment and provide additional space for students and staff. The new building will also allow special education teachers who have been sharing portable classroom space to move into their own classrooms while creating room for future growth. School leaders say students and staff are excited to begin using the addition when classes resume this fall. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today. The Cullman Senior Center hosted a send-off celebration on May 28th to honor Miss Senior Cullman County Sherry Rasco and Miss Super Senior Cullman County Mazzie Twilley before they compete in the Alabama Senior Pageant on June 6th in Daphne. The event brought together friends, family, and fellow seniors to support the 2 title holders as they prepare to represent Cullman County at the state competition. Contestants earn their title through the Miss Senior Cullman County pageant, which recognizes women into 2 age divisions and promotes community involvement, friendship, and active aging. The Alabama Senior Pageant will bring together county winners from across the state to celebrate personal achievement and senior engagement. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Wednesday, June 24th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman leaders have approved a temporary pause on data centers while also recognizing the crews who keep city rights-of-way clean and safe. Plus, Cullman County Schools is expanding pre-K access this fall with 6 additional classrooms and first-time programs coming to West Point and Holly Pond. And the Cullman Area Chamber is asking local groups to bring their event plans together now so the community can better coordinate the year ahead. All this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Cullman City Council adopted a temporary moratorium on data centers during its meeting Monday, June 22nd. City officials said data centers are large-scale industrial facilities that can require significant water use for cooling, high electrical demand, and added infrastructure capacity. The council approved the moratorium through Resolution 2026-116, while taking no action yet on a proposed ordinance that would prohibit data centers. That ordinance will be referred to the Cullman City Planning Commission. Council members also declared public nuisance properties related to overgrown grass and weeds and set a July 20th public hearing for 2 additional properties on 10th Avenue Southeast. In other business, the council approved bids for piping work along Logan Street Southwest, 6th Street Southwest, and Austin Avenue Southwest, as well as site preparation at the Frank Research and Technology Park. The council also approved a $125,000 one-time appropriation of opioid settlement funds to Restoring Women Outreach. Council members also formally recognized the city's right-of-way maintenance department for helping keep Cullman clean, safe, and orderly. Families may still be enjoying summer break, but Cullman County Schools is already looking ahead to the fall with big news for young learners. The district has been awarded 6 additional Office of School Readiness first-class pre-K classrooms, expanding access to early childhood education across Cullman County. Pre-K is a voluntary, high-quality early learning program designed to help 4-year-olds prepare socially, emotionally, and academically for kindergarten and beyond. The new classrooms include first-time pre-K programs at West Point and Holly Pond. Families interested in those programs must register by June 30th at noon to be placed in the random selection drawing. To be included in that drawing, families must register by June 26th. Families already on the waiting list for Fairview, Good Hope, Hansville, and Vinemont have been notified by email and should respond if they want to accept or decline their child's spot. Children must be 4 years old on or before September 1st, potty trained before the first day of school, and able to attend the 6.5-hour, 5-day-a-week program. Learn more and apply at ccboe.org/pre-K. The Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center is inviting local organizations to help plan ahead for a busy year of community events. The Chamber will host an open calendaring session Thursday, August 20th from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. at the Cullman Area Chamber. The session is designed to bring businesses, nonprofits, churches, schools, clubs, and community leaders together to coordinate major events planned for Fall 26 and Spring 27. Organizers say the goal is to help the community stay organized, avoid overlapping dates, and make events as successful and impactful as possible. Groups with events, fundraisers, festivals, programs, or other activities in the works are encouraged to attend. Participants should bring ideas, tentative dates, and any confirmed plans already on the calendar. The Chamber says the meeting is a chance to collaborate, coordinate, and help create a smoother, stronger, and more connected Cullman community. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Cullman High School's tennis complex is set for a major upgrade with new courts, updated lighting, and a new building planned for the facility. Sports is next. Welcome back. Cullman High School's tennis complex is set for a major upgrade. Cullman City Schools announced that during its June Board of Education meeting, the district approved a $500,000 reallocation to support the City of Cullman's renovation of the Cullman Tennis Complex on Stadium Drive Northeast. Cullman High tennis coach Nathan Bates said the project will include a full replacement of the 6 existing courts, along with the addition of 2 new courts. The renovation is also expected to include updated lighting and a new tennis building. The goal is to make the complex better suited for school athletics, physical education, community programming, and regional events. Bates said players and coaches are excited about the project, which he called a strong example of collaboration between the city, Cullman Parks and Recreation, and Cullman City Schools. The upgrades follow a strong 2026 season for Cullman tennis. Both the boys and girls teams reached sectionals, with the boys finishing 16-2 and 6th overall in Class 6A. The project timeline has not yet been announced. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, the Cullman County Historical Society is inviting the public to a free afternoon of local history, storytelling, and music at the Cullman County Museum. Plus, the Link of Cullman County is helping future students get ready for the classroom with free kindergarten readiness camps across Cullman County this July. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman Law Enforcement and Community Services will host its 4th annual charity golf tournament Monday, September 28th at Terry Pines Country Club. The tournament will be a 4-person scramble with registration and breakfast beginning at 8 a.m. and a shotgun start set for 9. Lunch and prizes will follow from 1 to 2 p.m. Team registration is $500 with space limited to 36 teams. The event will feature prizes for first place, second place, and 1 random place team, along with door prizes and a $10,000 hole-in-one prize sponsored by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Sponsorship opportunities are also available, ranging from whole sponsorship to meal and gold sponsorships. Proceeds will support CLECS and its community outreach efforts with the Cullman Police Department. For more information, email cullmanlecs@gmail.com or call 256-734-1434. The Link of Cullman County is bringing back its Kindergarten Readiness Camp this July with 6 locations planned across the county. The free camp is designed for children preparing to enter kindergarten and focuses on skills that can help them feel more comfortable in the classroom. Those include name recognition, active listening, sitting still, opening prepackaged snacks, and other early school routines. Camp will be held at Welty Elementary, July 6th through 10th, West Point Elementary and Cold Springs Elementary, July 13th through 17th, and Hanceville Primary School, Good Hope Baptist Church, and First Baptist Church of Fairview, July 20th through 24th. Each camp will run from 10 a.m. to noon. All materials are provided at no cost. Families can register their upcoming kindergartner through the link of Cullman County's website. The Cullman County Historical Society will host its next regular meeting Sunday, June 28th from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Cullman County Museum. The featured speaker will be Joyce Colvin, author of the new book, The Ballad of Fiddling Tom Freeman, written with assistance from local historian Robin Sterling. Organizers say the presentation will include demonstrations of music from the book, offering a look at local history through storytelling and song. The meeting is open to the public and all are welcome to attend. The event is free. The North Alabama Agriplex is offering a hands-on look at the art and science of brewing. The Heritage Skills Beginner Brewing class will be held Tuesday, July 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Agriplex. The class will be held by Matthew Schumacher of Goat Island Brewing, who will walk participants through the basics of how beer is made, from ingredients to the brewing process. Organizers say the class is designed as an introduction for beginners who are curious about how their favorite brews come to life. Participants must be at least 21 years old to attend. The cost is $15 per person, and the program is sponsored by Redstone Federal Credit Union. Registration and more information are available at agriplex.org under Heritage Skills. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who lost their lives this week. Mamie Elizabeth Hawkins, 85, passed away Sunday, June 21st. Funeral services will be Monday, June 29th at 2 p.m. at Maddox Funeral Home in Front Royal, Virginia. Alina Jean McElvany, 46 of Cullman, passed away Monday, June 22nd. Memorial service is incomplete at this time. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Looking at your weather today starts with some areas of fog before 8 a.m., so take it slow.
Donations while giving the community access to low-cost books, magazines, and CDs. Larger sales are often held during community events like the Alabama Strawberry Festival and Christkindl Market. Most items come from community donations or materials removed from the library's collection because they are older or no longer checked out often. Sales revenue helps support new library materials, building upkeep, and the library's building fund. Items cost 50 cents each, or shoppers can fill a bag for $3. While there is no major sale currently happening, the library keeps 2 used book sale racks stocked in the computer lab area year-round. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today. The Cullman County Public Library System is offering free Spanish classes every other Friday for beginners of all ages. The classes, taught by Ms. Pena, were created after library staff noticed growing community interest in learning Spanish. Originally held at Sportsman's Lake Park, the program later moved to the library for a more accessible location. Library aide Reagan Lindsay said no prior experience is needed and participants can join at any time. Lessons include basic vocabulary, conversation practice, and cultural topics to help attendees learn more about Spanish-speaking cultures. Library officials said the classes have received positive feedback and hope more residents will participate as the program continues to grow. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today. Residents gathered at the Hanceville Civic Center on Friday, May 22nd for the annual Senior Fishing Day hosted by the Cullman County Commission on Aging, the City of Hanceville, and Hanceville Parks and Recreation. Originally planned as an outdoor fishing competition at Veterans Park, the event moved indoors because of stormy weather. Organizers replaced fishing activities with bingo, dancing, and lunch inside the Civic Center. Commission on Aging Director Stephanie Lawson said the annual event has been a long-standing tradition, focused on giving seniors an opportunity to socialize and enjoy fellowship together. Lunch was sponsored by People's Bank of Alabama and Circuit Clerk Lisa McSwain. Lawson said even though the weather changed the plans, organizers were pleased to see strong attendance and residents enjoying the time together indoors. This has been Annabelle Howes with Cullman Today.
Good evening. I'm Coach Stu Studeman with Cullman High School basketball. Tonight I'm going to be reading The Scarlet Dragon, written by Rosa Foy. Someday, thought Sir George the Gallant, I will be dubbed Hero of Wintermere. My portrait will hang in the Great Hall, right next to my great-grandfather, Victor the Valiant. All I have to do is fend off a fierce George! Master Bruno snapped George out of his thoughts. You will not defeat a dragon by dreaming. George knew his teacher was right, so George practiced his sword fighting and fire dodging. He repeated his courageous mantras. I am a brave hero, said George. I am not afraid of a ferocious dragons. George had been training to fight dragons his whole life, but he had never seen one before. As he walked home that day, George heard the villagers talking. Something spooked my horse this morning, said one man. It ran and hid in a pile of straw. The vegetables in my garden were eaten, and the leaves were burnt to a crisp, said another. A woman cried out, I saw it myself, a scarlet red streak through the sky. A spooked horse? Fire? A streak through the sky? George was sure this could only mean one thing. He went home and climbed up onto his roof to look for a dragon. While George was gazing into the bright sky, a messenger approached on his horse. Sir George, the messenger called out, King Albert has requested your presence at the royal palace. Me? George said, but I am just a boy. The king does not tell me his business, only who to call before him, said the messenger. A royal warrant had been unrolled and was hanging from the messenger's hand. George felt his heart leap. He scrambled down from the roof and jumped onto his noble steed, Johnny Runs-A-Lot. Johnny felt George's excitement and galloped as fast as he could. An hour later, George saw the majestic castle on the horizon. He admired its beauty, with turrets atop the corner towers and a drawbridge stretching over a teal green moat. Sir George the Gallant, at your service, he said as he bowed before the king. The time has come for you to be a hero, like your great-grandfather, King Albert said. Sir George, there is a dragon on the loose. I ask you to defend Wintermere and save its people from this fearsome red beast. And if you are successful, your